Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news that Australia's investment banks have been outed as an ethics-free industry. Firstly, however, in the US, the rate of foreclosures hit a record low in June there, at least a new low since this data has been collected since 1998. Mortgage and credit card debt late payments are also falling. The one area that is still struggling, however, is student debt. Wholesale trade increased 1.9% in June, which was a lot better than the market expectation of 0.5%. But things are not looking so good on the productivity front, the relationship between labour inputs and outputs. Productivity in the US fell in the June quarter by 0.5% as pay rates rose faster than output in their economy. An ageing population and the fading boost from rapid IT advances may be behind the data. But alternatively, it may be that the traditional way of measuring economic output may be deficient somehow. Certainly, part of the decline will be the recent faster rise in pay levels that is catching up some earlier restraint. One consequence for underperformance on the productivity front, low official interest rates. It'll be hard for the Fed to normalise rates unless this improves. In China, inflation eased slightly as price rises for some of key food items levelled off a bit, particularly for pork. They were up 1.8% in July, down from the annual rate of 1.9% in June. On the other hand, producer prices were down 1.7% in July. But in the context of where they've been with falling producer prices, this is an improvement. And staying in China, the retail sales of cars, sports utility vehicles and multi-purpose vehicles climbed 23% to 1.6 million units in July, the biggest monthly percentage gain since February 2015. This has allowed a significant clearing of high inventories in their car industry. In Australia, ASIC has been probing investment bank behaviour, and what they've found is ugly. Not only do the heavyweights of the Australian financial system have difficulty in managing their conflicts of interest, they also financially reward staff for potentially conflicted behaviour. Essentially, they talk ethically but act unethically. It's not clear yet how ASIC intends to fix the culture problem in investment banking. In New York, US Treasury 10-year yield is unchanged today at 1.58%, although it is a bit soft at the end of the day. The US benchmark oil price slipped a tiny bit overnight and is now under $43 a barrel, and the Brent benchmark is under $45 a barrel. The gold price is marginally higher, $1,339 an ounce. And the New Zealand dollar is basically unchanged from this time yesterday at 71.6 US cents, 93.4 Aussie cents and 64.4 Euro cents. The TWI is at 74.8. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.